Welcome, Deviant Drivers. I am your host, Glovas, with Mr. Cyto again. And for the first time on the pod, we have Vic.
Ciao.
Hey, Vic.
All right, so we'll get this move on because it's like 5 a.m. where you are. So let's get right into some interview questions.
It's midnight. It's fucking midnight, and I'm in the fucking bed.
Yeah, you're so sleepy. Oh, most importantly, what did you bring to drink, if you have anything besides NyQuil?
Yes, I wasn't planning to, but since this is the topic, I brought, being Italian, of course, wine. This one, it's called Syrah, and it comes from the region where I am located. And it's really nice, and it comes specifically from an area where there is the greatest active volcano in Europe. So it has some sort of a spicy flavor, earthy. So that's good. I'm not gonna drink too much because I'm already sleepy. So I don't want to turn this into an ASMR podcast. So
Cyto, what beer
cheers
this time?
I did yard work and it's taco night tonight, so nothing fancy, just Modelo.
Okay. All right, I had to be a little time of the seasons. We have fresh local apple cider.
Ooh.
Cinnamon apple cider. Yeah, fall season, gotta have it. So that's
Cool.
All right, Vic, let's start off with some questions. I feel like I know all the answers for this, what's coming. But what is your dream 3-car garage?
Wow, straight to the point. Okay, for sure, I have to go with the Skyline, the R34, because I grew up with Too Fast, Too Furious. I can imagine anything.
Which color? Are you going brine, skyline, midnight purple?
I gotta go with blue again. I'm just fond of that movie. I just lives
There
with
you
me.
go.
What made the love for cars grow into me? So that's what I would start with. Then I would go maybe with something fancy, being a distinguished gentleman. I would go with the Bentley Continental. I know it was Merck's pick as well, so we shared that too. And as a third pick, honestly, I don't know. Maybe something from for everyday's drive, since the Skyline drinks too much fuel. Maybe something German. I really like BMWs and Mercedes. Oh, Mercedes. I gotta go with the black. This is not a daily drive, but the Black Series, the AMG. That's my favorite car ever. I would really like to drive it every day, but that is good. It's gonna be the one for sure.
Going fancy. What is your favorite track? Could be in game or out of game.
Cyto, say it for me.
No, I don't know what it is. No,
you know.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No. No, and now I've been called out, and so my brain is just only firing on one. So
Okay, you guess. Guess
no,
it.
don't put me on the spot. Why are you doing this to me?
We're halfway. You
Suzuka.
Go ahead. Good job. You got it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I love that track.
Yeah.
It's the one that I drove the most in. Well, I remember when we were doing the GT Sport Season 2, which was my first season in the league 2.5 years ago, and I had the final race of the competition over there with Berman. Cyto, you were over there as well.
Soler was
and
there.
I didn't remember you. Soler, your best friend Soler was there as well. Hi, Soler. How are you doing? And that was an amazing race, and I had to. It was the first time that I logged in for the whole week coming to that race because I really wanted to do good. So I started practicing like a madman, and I learned that track down to the last detail. Like I know, I think I'm good over there. So, and I really like everything about it. And yeah, that is the one. Then I like so many others. I like Watkins Glen. I love Spa, of course. In the game, I really like Trial Mountain, even though I didn't like it since we had to do the qualifying back then with the shitty Porsche. That time just made me be a little bit biased towards it. But there's just so many tracks that I like, just so many. But Suzuka is for sure the one.
I do remember you practicing nonstop for that race.
And I also remember you writing the recap back then, which was amazing because you guys back then were used to do the recap of the end of the race to summarize what had happened, and that was nice. It was a nice one-on-one with Berman with different strategies, and then it was decided basically by Golden Oracle that just rammed the brakes. It just made him crash into him. That was unfortunate. Hi, Oracle, hope you're alive. Hope you fixed your back. Hope you fixed your back issues. So, yeah.
All right, so this might have answered my next question, but what is your favorite league moment ever?
Ooh, league moment ever. There's just too many. I had a lot of great races. The one with Steve again, like with Burman in Suzuka, it's among the best for sure. Then, dude, I had a blast this Sunday. With Yunkai battling for a whole hour. That was great as well. I missed it, and so that goes in the top two. But dude, I don't have a great memory, so I can't pick one above all. Also, beating Zen in the mini with the Integra, that was nice too. Put in that shitbox again. That happened in Suzuka, the only track where he couldn't maximize the potential of that car. There's just too many. But yeah, they're great. Most of them, they're just synonymous of great racing, great battles that I had throughout the years. So, yeah.
All right, final question. Who are you pumping?
Dude, there was a long list of people that choose to punt me out of revenge for something back then. I remember Yunkai maybe said it. Chaotica maybe said it too. But what would I punt? Yeah, I gotta go with him too because when I first joined the league, I started this tradition. Like I wasn't that great of a driver. I didn't know how to handle spacing between cars. I was struggling at first to just race close to people to brake and avoiding them. And unfortunately, the first 2 or 3 races that I did, the driver that was in front of me was Chaotica. So I kept bumping into him and just sending him into the shadow realm. So I would go with him too. But it's not like I would have to punt. I already did, and maybe I will do in the future. So
maybe do it again.
I
Never know if it's up or not. It'll remain a mystery.
All right, so let's shift gears here. Talk about our race at Kyotoo. Yamagiwa plus Miyabi reverse. Vic, you're fresh off the win. 2 of the last 3. No one is even close to you in standings, which doesn't surprise any of us. So I don't remember where you qualified, but let's hear about your race.
Yeah, qualified second. Yunkai pulled out a stunning lap, 19.7. What the fuck am I saying? I don't remember. Whatever. It was alpha second faster than me.
His time was ridiculous. He was in the 17s, I think.
Yeah. No, was very fast. I pulled and practiced an 18 flat, but I didn't go below that, not even one time. So good job. But I was fine with it, honestly. Coming from the previous race where I qualified ninth, which was my worst qualifying ever in a Deviant race. But I mean, that race, whatever, it was already like a victory coming in second because I had no practice and I hit the track. The Lambo was struggling in there. So done. As for this race, again, lovely, amazing. I battled with Yunkai for the whole time. We had a super fun first stint where we were both on hards. I used to run max downforce and he used to do the same. So we were basically even. And his car was faster throughout the last section of the track in the fast S's. And I had a little bit more traction into the first and second sector. So we basically were matching our lap times the whole time. And we stayed in between a gap of just 1 second for the whole stint. He was pulling away, then I was coming back. He was pulling away, then I was coming back. And I didn't attempt any crazy move because again it was a long race and everything. So that was fine until that point. Then we had a restart. We both went on mediums, and Asian joined the pack. He overtook both of us on the restart because the fucking tires were not. They were now getting warm. Basically, they were cold as fuck, and I couldn't handle the car. And so we had a little bit of a battle in the three of us. In the meantime, poor Face lost the car before that, and
Oh, I was
another
right
race.
behind him when that happened.
Did you avoid him?
Yeah, I was following right behind him and Zen in the S's, and I watched both of them just bang right into the wall, and I had to go into the
I, I,
grass
I
to avoid
really
him.
I really feel for him. He's been like in your position. Like he had this sort of unlucky races where he had the pace, he had everything. He qualified right behind me, like two
Oh, I
tenths off.
know.
you know. So seeing him, he was very very sad in a chat back then. But I hope he will stick in there because I know the results will come. I know where he will do good. I know the tracks where he will do good, and the car does good in some of the tracks that are coming. So I see him being up there. So sad for what had happened, but there's still a long season to go. Again, back to the race. Then we restarted. We had a little bit of a battle with Asian. It was at times he was left, at times he was right, at times left, at times right. So with some difficulties in trying to understand where he was located on track. But I know it's not him. Of course, it's an internet issue, and I feel him. I know what it feels like when you're lagging and you're trying to do a race. So yeah. Then I managed to do a move on him on the outside of turn one and overtake him. Yunkai needed a little bit more time to do that, so I think that pulled the gap between us. Then we went on mediums on the last stint, and I locked in. I was like, okay, I gotta pull away. So I started doing. I remember it was like maybe 19.3, 19.4, 19.3, like 3-4 laps, very one close to the other, and the tire lasted good. The tire wear on the Lambo, it's really good. That's what Chaotica says. I didn't test it that much, so I trust him. And the only difference in the strategy was that we pitted one lap after what Yunkai and Zen pitted, because I was basically driving my super coach, mental coach, and engineer Kamzila, also Morris, even though Morris is more like he takes care of other stuff in the chat. But Cam like did everything and just said on the fly, no, stay ahead and pit one lap after them. Don't do what they're doing. So I followed them because I couldn't think straight. I was just locked in the race, and that paid off because I had a better tire life in the end. And yeah, and in the end, I just took the win with a couple of seconds of a gap. But it was fun. It was super fun, and I'm really happy to see again Yunkai just being where he's supposed to be, like battling on top and everything. I know he had a rough season last time with the NSX. I wasn't here, so I don't know what happened exactly. Maybe he didn't have time to practice, or just didn't like the car. So it's good to see him back.
Yeah, Webbo was glued to you guys like for the whole time. So, but it was crazy watching, like just bumper to bumper, like the whole way. So it was. I don't think I've ever raced close to anybody. I don't think I've ever raced close to the computer in the game for an hour straight, like that close. Like that was wild. That was cool stuff, man.
Yeah. No, I also saw the commentary from him. Shout out also to him because he did a great job. Like, he made me feel tense watching it again just by looking at it. I know what would have been the outcome, but he's bringing something into our races for sure. But yeah, how about your race, Glovas? Better than the others?
Well, before the race, we know how the season's going, and I've said before the race, no incidents, top 10 finish. We had to have a get back race, and that both were check marked. So I qualified 6th. I mean, one thing I've always struggled with is tire wear. I just drive the heck out of the car and just eat up tires. Like, I don't know. I always figure it out midway through the race, but it always throws off the beginning. So I qualified 6th. I got into 5th, I believe. And I wasn't fast enough to get up to Zen and Face because they were battling before you and Junkai, but I was quick enough to keep the guy behind me off. Then those two crashed. I went up. Asian Persuasion eventually got me, but I think my hard only lasted till like lap 8. Not like something really low, and Preston's were about half worn as mine. And then when they were checking the stream, everyone was the same way. It's like everyone had no tire wear, and it was a mess. I don't know. This has been an issue for seasons. I can't figure it out. So I pit on softs, hoping everyone would pit on safety car and do double pit and jump everyone. Well, that didn't happen. So and I actually jumped Asian on that first pit, so I would have started the safety car after safety car 3rd with 1 pit to go. Instead, I started in second to last with 1 pit to go. So, if it's not an incident, it's me making a dumb pit mistake. And then I worked my way up to 7th, I think. Whatever 8 points gets you, I think that's 7th.
Yes.
And that was top 10. So I knew right away that it was going to be fighting my way through the pack, and I was hoping something happens. I know Chaotica got pushed off, or something happened to him.
You guys were battling. I saw one time at the restart there were the 3 or 4 of you. You, Chaotica, and 2 other guys maybe being close or something. Or maybe that was in Monza. I don't know.
I could not. I got to the rear of him and I couldn't get him, and then he got into some incident, and then I just didn't have enough wear to get techs at the end. I didn't have enough wear to do it. Tires just gave out. So, drove without incident. That's a tough track. It was the same as Monza, where when I was catching up, I would gain so much time on the entrance and exit of Miyabi. But I'd have to brake going in because I'm so close to the person, and that's more just timing it up correctly. And then you lose time on the straight, and so 7th, I'll take it. I see right now I'm sitting in nice 14th place, which is.
It's gonna be. I feel like this season it's a slow burn. It's like a slow burn movie. It's taking its time.
I'm not hitting the panic button, but
not worried yet.
It seemed after the race I worked my way up, and I look at a race like this and it's like one person overtook me, and that was Asian, and I overtook 6 people after safety car. So I'm clearly able to do something right, but my mistake. Looking ahead though, I've raced at Alsace twice. I've come last twice. We know how I feel about the Nürburgring. I've never driven it without landing in a Group 3 car. So, and there's a 50-50 shot I miss Nürburgring. So, I gotta pull out a win somewhere, or I'm gonna stay below that red line.
Look, I already have my prediction coming for the next 3 races. I know who's gonna do good in Alsace. I know who's gonna do good in Nürburgring, and who's gonna do good in Bathurst. And in all the 3 of these races, you are in the mix, hands down. Like if I would have had to pull the odds, you will be very close to. This is now worth putting the money. I think it's in between you guys with the AMG and the Renault. The Renault is super, super fast in Alsace and in the Nürburgring. It does have that aerial, and it's also good on tire, and it's also good on fuel. So you guys are in the mix. I know I will not do well. So you guys have fun.
I gotta figure something out because this is not going great. Obviously, the first 2 races I think are, if this was a standalone race, disappointing but not that big of a deal. But that is looking ahead. But yeah, the AMG, I had the lowest downforce on the front and highest on the rear, just to save tire wear and brake bias in the rear, and I just still couldn't do anything. And especially in that the S's down the hill, I couldn't keep up. Like I basically had to just throw the car and pray, and it seemed especially the last turn I would get caught so easily. I just did not have enough grip to. I mean, also that turn backwards feels very much like Dragon Tail Gardens reverse last turn, where it
feels wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it's wider than it is, and then you get to the end of it, and so that is.
I was just sending the car in the inside, let it carry the speed, and then pull out. That's what I was doing, but I had the downforce. I didn't do that much of a testing with the downforce. I just set it. I just did like 3 laps. First lap with 0, shit. First lap, mediums, okay. I went maximum downforce, and I was going a second faster than my lap time. I was like, okay, that's the way to go. Let's move forward. I didn't do any more testing, didn't try to overthink it.
That's the thing is, I feel like I'm overthinking it with moving it, and I think Alsace will be all the way up downforce, has to be.
It could very well be, but I also feel like we are at a point in the league where the combination of the track plus the car, it does matter. Like there are cars that fits some tracks better than others. The AMG and Monza, it's super fast. The Lambo in Kyotoo over here, it's super fast. Nürburgring and Alsace, there's gonna be some car that are gonna be faster than others. I feel like the Porsche could have a good time over there as well. So at times, like I feel like no matter what you do with a car, if some other car fits the track better, it's hard to keep up. So, I think you did great over here being where you were, and I feel like you're gonna have a way better time in the next tracks.
I'm hoping. I'll mark it now. All we're hoping for Alsace is the top 7. Top 7.
Come on, top 7. What the fuck is that?
Top 7 works. Yeah.
You gotta go top 3.
So we'll go standings now. For Kyotoo, Vic winner, of course. We know that. Junkai second, fastest lap. Followed by Asian Persuasion in third, and then Zen and Coma. Then we had Tex, followed by me, followed by Captain Eli. I think he was the one that got in the incident with Chaotica, I believe. And then, oh no, yeah, that's right, sorry. Bongit, and then Izzy, Face, Mustang, Chaotica. Junkai jumped 4 in this. Basically, anyone that had a good race jumped in the standings because we're that early in. Total, really not much different. Vic, Eli, Junkai, Chaotica. I'll put that up on the screen so they can see it. For the important stuff, power rankings, which we care about.
Which we care about. Which we care.
Yeah. Vic at 1, Chaotica at 2, unchanged.
No way.
All right. Junkai jumped up.
That's a choice.
1. Face dropped to 4. Zen went up 3 to 5. Okay. Como went up 1. Bongit dropped 2 to number 7, which is interesting, I think. I'm going to call him out on that one. Mustang is at 8. Eli's at 9, which is interesting. I think Eli should be a lot higher than 9.
I mean, he showed up. He didn't want to race.
That's true.
He won it. He won it,
Izzy
but still.
at 10. Preston at 11. Asian Persuasion at 12. Tex at 13, and I'm now at the very bottom, 14. So
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. If you want to go look at the last 4 seasons, maybe we could bump that up a little bit.
There's always, of course, I'm joking. These power rankings are fun. I don't take it personally or whatever. You can put me at the back. I'm fine. I don't care. No,
he wants everybody to be absolutely sure he doesn't care at all.
Yeah. No. There's always a race within a race. Matter of fact, when I have time, down the week, I go back to the replay because it's so much fun to watch the points of views of other people, what they go through and everything, and it's amazing. Tex had an amazing race. Tex brought that shitbox of a 4GT in 6th place in Kyoto, which, if you ask me, that's a win. Preston, of course, was unfortunate. I know what was the issue, and it wasn't just him losing the ability of driving. It was just a mechanical issue, let's say, a problem. But that doesn't mean that he, in my mind, I would place him higher because he did great in Monza P2. So, but it's subjective. I understand the logic,
I get it.
process. Yeah, you know what I mean. I see the pattern, but I also feel like I know who's this mysterious guy or girl.
Well, who do you think it is?
I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say it because I keep it private. I will tell you after when we end the call.
Okay.
But I know both who's the mole and who is the
and who's the power
ranking guy. Yes.
Right, well, I know I said it last week that I could only go up from here. Apparently that was wrong. So now officially I've hit rock bottom, and the only place to go is up. I thought last podcast we established that, but now we're for real. It's
because you said it.
It is impossible to go lower than where I'm at. So
you can do an early relegation.
Yeah. Do we want to add a 15th driver to the grid? Maybe I could go one lower.
Right. Right.
So let's go to Group 4. Cyto, let's hear it.
A lot of the same stuff that you guys were talking about, tire wear was an issue here. I did not expect the Mazda to be
brutal
less than other FF cars. I thought we would be on par, and then Cam, I don't know, did some voodoo crap and made the Scirocco's tires go.
He was on mediums forever.
Yeah, it was. I know it's racing, and it's has he pit yet? He hadn't pit. What is he doing? My goodness. At the end of the day, I came out we pitted once too much is where I'm coming from, because I got up with our strategy up until the last pit. Found myself up in 4th place. Would not have been able to hold that, but probably would have maybe dropped about 2 if I'm being realistic. But wanted to pit. I put a splash of fuel in to try to get out just that much sooner, and so I wasn't able to make the call to stay out on those hards on the fly. But the track cooled down a lot for us, and the tires could have done it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but speculation's fun, right? I know that when I came out and I was in 4th, the gap to, I think Cam was in 3rd at that point, was insane. The top 3 guys just took off and went. But it was, I don't know, from my perspective, it was fun. That last turn, the same as you guys were saying, I I can't. I don't know what it is. I struggle there. I struggled in the last turn in Monza. Those like looping right-handers, some of them like click, and some of them, like the one at Watkins Glen, I feel like I can just go right through it. Whatever. Doesn't even matter the car. Put me in anything. And I can figure that one out pretty quick. But the last turn on this combo is just ugh. And I know I kept taking a line completely different from the people around me, going, I want to say, out of the hairpin. And so, like, there were so many times where I was coming, like, right up and about to, like, hit CM in the back, or, like, right up and about to hit Larry in the back. And then they would lose me on the straights, or, like, the lighter, the loops and stuff. But it was cool. It was cool being around everybody. I like that track a lot, and I will always be impartial to a 2-minute plus, like, runtime track. Like, I like a medium long track all the time. I like a long track. Nürburgring's a bit much, but
Agreed.
I don't hate it the way you hate it. I just know that it's like,
it's not a racetrack.
You can't hate it and fly on it. You go fast over there, and you hate it?
Yeah, it's not a racetrack.
You know, there's that one section where, like, the runoff in between, like, you have this, like, chicane, like, I don't know, it's such a tight left, and then it loops back around to the right, but it's this area where it's that huge blacktop runoff area, and that turn on Nürburgring, every single time, I'm just like, I'm cutting right here, going straight, I don't care. Like, I can't ever make that turn to save my life.
It's not meant for racing. It's cool to drive on, but some hillbillies just drove around where they live and said, hey, this is a racetrack now. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. You can't do that.
I disagree.
You can do the same thing.
I disagree.
All right? It's about as wide as the 2 lanes are here. So.
right. There's parts of it where you're like, this is
that is for sure. Like, there's no overtake spots. Like, if you're racing an actual GT3 over there, they're like, okay, I'm gonna be able to overtake you in the Donington Straight. I don't remember the name. It's Deutsch. It's German. I don't speak it. But that's it. That's the only overtake spot in the Nürburgring. Like, of course, you can make moves around it, but they're very difficult, very, very hard. So I wouldn't do it. I would rather just sit behind people and wait for the straight. But yeah, I see it. But for me, it's still amazing. It's like a place where I would love to be, to see the racings for sure.
And that's why you're over there and I'm over here. So.
Over here, where half our racetracks are, it's a circle.
Yeah,
it's a circle. Oh, I'm turning left. NASCAR. Shout out to NASCAR. That was fun to do with these. Yeah. No, I think the GR4 race, it was interesting, but it's like a lot of the same. I went stock on everything. Didn't mess with my downforce or anything like that. But just because I hadn't really gotten to that, this is the first race that I've been back that I can like actually like put in more than just like really quick before. But yeah, it was great up until the very end. I mean, the whole middle of the field shifted around quite a bit and everything. So, yeah.
I remember at the end, it seems like this has been the case for all 3 Group 4 races, where there's just packs of 5 cars, 4 cars, all taking every turn side by side. And that's the benefit of some of the Group 4s, is you can do that. And a quick burst of acceleration isn't going to throw your car off the curb and cause a massive accident. But they really, for the most part, very incident-free and driving very clean altogether. And it seems a lot of the times, especially the mid-pack, most races, I know Dirksey got Cam on the last 2-3 minutes here, but I mean the rest of the field is right next to each other, so tightly knit.
Yeah. I think the cars are, and this is completely my own like 2 cents on having driven both, like a few seasons in the 3s or whatever, and then going back to the 4s. They feel like they're closer. They feel like they're closer matched than the GR3 cars. So that's just me. But yeah, I feel like it's always like, you know, it doesn't spread out a whole lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So standings wise, for race results, Dirksey with the win and fastest lap, followed by Cam, and then Jim. Merck was in 11th. He's getting better with that Corvette. I know it sucks on fuel, but he's getting better with it, slowly and surely. Thrasher. Then we had Brum in the second race, Morris, CM, Sky, Cyto, Slug, and then Larry. That is it. I don't think we had anyone else. We didn't have any reserve drivers, correct?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Did Larry get disconnected?
He never said in chat or anything what happened, but
On the Webo stream, he said that he heard some noise, and I don't know. Yeah, it felt like a disconnection for what I saw in the chat. I was trying to communicate with them, like with Morris, and because we had like a live strategizing going on, and all of a sudden we saw him disappearing. So yeah.
Well, in terms of above the promotion, we have Dirksey, wide gap. He could almost, probably one more race of performing the way he is, he could probably put it on autopilot. And then Binkett and Jim at 2 and 3. Cam is a very close fourth with 35.24 behind Jim.
Jim has had 3 third place.
Yeah, he's very good.
That guy, man. That freaking guy. Every
So-
time. It just...
Then Cam, Thrash. This might be actually a little out of order. We're always going to blame Sully, but Sully didn't sort this, so we'll just blame him, even though I'm looking at it and could have. So I'll fix that and put the correct order on the screen. So that is GTD. Alsace next week. Tough track. A lot of hills. Got to be easy on the gas, especially in the Group 3s. I remember, as I said, I've come last there twice, and not by accident. So...
Were you in the F1 race a couple of months ago when we did Alsace?
Like when we were in the Super Formulas, like a long time ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
I came
We were in the
Yeah,
Super
I was like
Formulas
in the back of the pack. I was terrible.
Yes, and that's the last time that I raced over there, and I remember it is severe on tires as well. So if you think
great.
if you thought you were good after Kyoto, I don't think so. I stayed out for one lap too long in the F1. The tires went to 0%. I was first, and the moment the tires go to 0 on the F1 car, it's over. Over. I just lost it completely. I went like 20 seconds slower compared to the previous laps. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun again.
I love driving it. I haven't been very rarely do I put out a good result there, but Team Mountain Dew's got to hit the gym early on this one because I see what's coming down the way, and I don't.
Where were we at team standings? Did we say it already?
Yeah, so I'll do power rankings in that. I keep forgetting to do team standings in these, but for Group 4, power rankings are mainly unchanged. Darksea, Binkett, Jim are still top 3. Cam moved up to 4th, followed by Morris, Thrasher, and Cam basically switched. They're at 4 and 6. Next 3 are the same: Merck, CM, Brum, and then Ozzy and Larry switched at 10 and 11. And then Sky, Cyto, Slug. So not much changed there. Team standings. Cross Border is at 92. Followed by Team Distinguished at 89. And Drive Through at 72.
I thought we were first.
Math is not mathing.
Total points, yes, but when drop races come into play, you're down by 3.
Okay.
Rookie Racers at 68, Team OG at 66, Michelin Speedstars at 54, and Mountain Dew at 43. But we gave everyone a head start, so
I know you guys are coming.
we're giving you guys a few breakfast balls before we kind of start taking it for real. We I don't know the correct term, but we are, I guess, the personality hires for
The personality hires.
Yeah, we're the quota.
You're just allowing other people to shine. That's what you're doing.
We are.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is. So, we'll slightly touch on other stuff before we get to trivia, because we need to beat Morris's score, which I don't remember. It was
got them, Morris.
It was 300 something, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Should you go back and look?
Cyto, you figure that out while I touch on some other.
Okay.
Glovas Cup, I'm not going to go over the standings because that's a mess, but we go to Iger and Lago Maggiore this week. So Iger is going to be insane.
What? Are we racing in that thing with the GR2? And oh my, you guys are crazy. You're crazy. Oh my.
Yes. I'm beyond excited for that.
That's gonna be fun.
So you are leading Group 2, Mustang's leading Group 4, and Chaotic is leading Sunday Cup. Team Orange is now winning by 5, if that matters. Hopefully Eli was a reserve last week. Hopefully he comes back. That is really fun. I'm sad I missed that.
Yep.
I think I should be missing another one. I'm not sure.
It was really fun to see the driver in front of you pulling the reverse at the start, right? He doesn't hear it.
What? I was told to find something.
I just said that it was really fun in the Glovas Cup to see the driver in front of you at the start pulling the reverse.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe it. And you caught me, trying to do something when you called me out. I don't know what happened. It's the last race I'm going to do.
It's the controller. It's the controller.
It's the controller.
No. We saw that happening.
And it goes into reverse right before the light.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
It's the game. It's like a glitch or something. It does that sometimes when you're on the controller. It happened already like a few days ago, and I thought about it again. So I was like, oh, so I didn't want to kill me on purpose.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
okay. It was fun.
That'll be fun at Iger. I remember making the schedule and putting that on there and think that's gonna be fun. F1 this Thursday, which will probably be this. I think this race will have already happened by the time I get this out. But
Yeah,
as at Brands Hatch.
and
yeah. It's one of those. It's a sprint
Coma,
race.
please show up.
8.
right.
I'll show up if there are people there. Well, if you don't show up, there won't be people there.
Yeah, standings are not updated, but I am going to assume I'm in first in that one because
Everybody's first in F1.
Yeah, everyone's first in F1.
Everybody's first in my
one
heart.
make, which is follows Glovas Cup, will be at Watkins Glen, the NASCAR circuit.
Ooh.
And that has been really fun. We've had, as I said last time, we've had Webos, friends join. It's so much fun having a full grid for that. It really is enjoyable.
And you're flying with that car, aren't you?
I am. It seems everywhere else I'm having great success, except for one place.
You can't always win. You grab the championship both in constructor and in driver, so
Yeah, but I guess. Maybe I'm just giving you guys a head start like we are with our team. You never know.
Yes.
Surely it can't get worse.
Weren't you saying that your Titans win meant more to you than watching the Bucks?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Go
All right.
5-0?
So Vic, you may not understand this, but my professional football team is hot garbage juice. They are terrible. Like they have been the worst team for the last 3 years, and it really hasn't been.
What's
close.
their name?
The Tennessee Titans. We were just, these guys. I love these guys more than probably my own family, realistically.
Ah!
So they suck. It is miserable. Like, I leave every Sunday night pissed off. Every Monday I'm pissed off. They suck. And my college team, where I went, just won the title and is 5-0 and is probably going to win it again. We won our first game in 320 days, and it was like the happiest day of my life. I don't even care about my other team being 5-0.
Wow.
It was like Christmas morning, birthday, like lottery. It was the best feeling in the world.
Dude, one game won in 1 year. What the?
Yeah, I know. I told you they suck. They're really, really bad. And it was the best day of my life. Like, it really, I have felt different all week since Sunday. Because that's how much it means to me. It shouldn't, but I'm American, and that is part of my civic duty written in the Constitution to care this much about football. And I have felt different this week. Monday was different. Tuesday was different. Sunday night, I had a smile on my face all night. So, thank you for bringing that up, Cyto, because you're right. I am so happy to be 1-4.
Right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with racing. Then, like, it's just going to mean that when you win, when it happens, and it will, like, it'll just feel that much better.
Yeah,
So
but if I go
you gotta go
320
low.
days, if I go 320 days coming in last place, you're not gonna see me. We won't get to day 100.
It's gonna come soon. It's gonna come really soon. I'm telling you. Also, I'm really looking forward, like, to have some battles with you in GD3, because we didn't have any basically. The only times that I had to battle with you was in the Sunday Cup, and it was super fun. I know a little bit about you, like your driving style. Like, I've driven a lot about close to other people, like what you said, like with you and Zen, like, Zen, because you've raced with him a lot. I didn't have the chance to race with you over there, but I know that you're really good at defending, and I know how you prepare, like, the attack and stuff. So I'm really excited to see that happening in GD3. And again, I think it's gonna come soon. So
it will. It was
be prepared for that.
It was gonna kick off right away at Monza, which sucked because I that was how it was going through my head. I was like, right away, like, we're getting right at it here. And then
I was like, you guys go ahead. I don't give a shit. I'm just pulling to the left and make my corner.
I knew
know
I was going to get in first anyway because the AMG's so quick off the line. It was like, all right,
Yeah.
I get the start on him. Now I just got to defend at Monza for the next 60 minutes. I can do that. I can defend. I would much rather defend than attack any day because I'm much better at it. But I'm excited. I will not have another letdown. I don't want to guarantee it. I'm not putting all my chips on the table, but you know.
Prayers for the next Glovas races. Give Glovas, give Glovas a win.
You know, I did put on the car, keep back 50 feet, and no contact this race. So, you know,
It worked.
it worked.
All right.
Well, time for trivia.
Time to lock in.
Score to beat is from Morris. Cyto, you have it on hand.
275.
275. Score to beat. Let's go.
What?
That's
Hey, I don't know either.
Weak hands, I'd say.
tongues are worse than
Wicked hands. All right, Vic says wicked. Okay.
Which member of the royal family commanded the frigate Magpie?
Magpie.
the Duke of Edinburgh.
Is that it?
I don't know.
I would go with the
This is over on your side of the
Edward
river.
VIII.
Prince Andrew, I guess.
Oh,
The
I
other
don't know.
prince?
oh.
Come on, is it
Dude,
really
it's
the
not-
Duke of
it's
Edinburgh?
Not Edward VIII.
What was the nickname of convicted murderer?
This has to be Jack the Ripper, right?
No, because they
That'd be
didn't
too
know
easy.
the name.
Well,
They
I
didn't know
didn't
the.
select it.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
He's Dr. Death.
Is it?
Yeah, Kevorkian's Dr.
Angel of Death. Oh, thank you, Cyto. Who had a 1988 hit with the Neil Diamond Red
I'm
Red
guessing
Wine?
I only heard of you two. I feel like the others are fake.
You too,
No,
me
it's
too.
not you two. It's
You
not
too,
you
me
two.
too.
I promise you it's not you two.
It might be UB40. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I've had this song on my playlist, and I can't think of.
Yeah,
Go with D. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yep. All right.
French engineer Louis Reed was involved in the creation of which item of clothing?
We're getting.
I don't know. French clothing sucks. Sorry, comma. But that's the reality.
The pillbox hat.
I feel like the miniskirt.
Isn't that Scottish or something? No, that's another thing.
Maybe the shift dress. It's either A
I'll
or
go
D.
with C.
Oh,
Bikini.
All right then.
Was another member singing group? What the fuck are these questions? Come on.
It's the Jackson 5. It's Michael Jackson.
oh, I know Michael was in there, but he's not up there.
You, Cyto, you pick it for me.
It's Latoya.
I use my lifeline.
Latoya.
D. Yeah, it was all boys. The Jackson 5. There we go. What is the castle's portcullis? That's the gate.
Oh, okay. okay.
World Wide Web.
Oh, that's interesting. I will go with D. The dude's from England. Sounds reasonable.
Okay, okay, we're on fire. We're on fire.
All right.
Which commonly misspelled word is correct? Oh, this is English. Come on, let me do this by my
commonly
own.
misspelled
So to see how broken is my English. Commonly misspelled is correct. Disastrous, 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 disastrous. I'd say B.
I think it's
Or maybe
I think
D.
it's D. I think it's D.
D, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Come
I
on,
sold.
Glovas.
I sold. This is Spanish. This is Spanish, right? This has to be Spanish.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
240.
Oh, come on. What the fuck happened? We were nailing go. Oh.
Well, the
those
ones we
first-
got right away, I think it goes by time. So I think up until the last.
Yes, because
three
you were
questions-
speed running with Morris. Ah, this sucks.
Oh, what? You want to try again?
No, it's all right. It's fine. I'll take it. It's the only thing where Morris can beat me, so I'm fine.
You could do entertainment. Well, all right. Junkai will be the next one to try. He
All
is
right.
next up on the docket.
Make him answer with a 1 minute delay and say it's because of the lag.
So we'll see how he does. Those are hard questions. I'm gonna be honest.
That was rough.
Yeah.
No idea of how.
That does not seem like general knowledge. For the
That
most
seems
part.
like bullshit knowledge, to be honest.
No.
We're gonna get someone in here who really, really knows like half of those expressions.
I swear I didn't know it was the Duke of Edinburgh.
That and I apparently don't know how to spell disastrous. I thought there was an E. That's my bad. That might have been the difference, honestly.
No.
Well, that's all I got. Alsace next. A week from now. And that's about it. Do you guys got anything?
No?
Nope. Vic, you ready for bed?
Harry.
Yeah, he's a sleepy guy. All right. Well, thanks everyone, and have a good night.
Good night, Vic.
Good night. Or good morning.